consciousness, high vibrations, and greatness. What up? What up? What up? Yo, what up to everyone out there tuning in here to today's show? Welcome to the show. I'm so excited to have you here, where we come and we bring you all type of great knowledge, wisdom, and information that's going to help you to become more inspired, more empowered, and more educated in the area of high ticket sales. So look, I know I come to you with a lot of different content, but today I have somebody who's very special, somebody who, this guy is so awesome that we're bringing on today. I'm excited for him to come and share his story. Just a little bit about him. Our special guest today, I actually had the fortunate opportunity to meet him during my travels in Asia. For those of you know me, I travel a bit, but I got a chance to meet him during my travels in Asia. We hit it off right away. We were cool, and he told me what he did. I said, bro, man, you can take that and do some great things with it. Long story short, I'm going to allow him to tell you the story, tell you how it all came about. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to bring to you our special guest today. He is a world-class, I'm talking about world-class for some of the biggest media companies in the world. He's a world-class TV editor. Yes, that's right, a TV editor, okay, world-class at it. And he is a gentleman who actually decided to take his skill set for editing and pursue helping other people, right? Whether it's through editing or through showing up on video more confidently, or even if it's creating great videos, right? That can wow their audience and help them grow their audience and grow whatever they're doing. He has decided to do that, and he has been doing it successfully. Ladies and gentlemen, he is also a coach that helps spiritual coaches, consciousness coaches, as well as conscious creators to create better video, show up with more confidence on camera so they can grow, impact more people, and transform more lives. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to bring to you today the peaceful editor, aka the conscious creativity coach, Mr. Ricardo Clarke.
Hey.
Woo!
Thanks, man.
Ricardo, yes, happy to have you, man. Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I felt like I was just watching. I forgot that I was the actual person that you're talking about. I was like, oh, wow, who's this guy? No.
Oh, man, I love the modesty, man. I love the modesty. So, we have a great show up today, Ricardo. Look, I'm just excited to get into your story, man. But before we do that, please answer this first question. How are you doing?
Man, I'm good. I'm feeling really good today. I'm feeling like the sun. Well, it's sunny in England for once. Usually it rains, it's cloudy. So I'm good. How are you, man? How are you?
Man, that's excellent to hear. Me personally today, I am great. It is there's sun out, there's oxygen everywhere, and hey, man, I woke up to another day. So today is great. My mom would always say every day is a good day until you miss one. So I got another day, and I am great. Thank you for asking.
Good.
Yeah, thank you for asking.
Got to be grateful for every day you've got, on the planet.
Absolutely. So Ricardo, look, let's get into it, man. I'm excited to hear your story. So look, our audience is like, who is this guy that Michael's so excited to have on today? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna allow him to share his story. So Ricardo, please tell us, like, who are you, man? Like what's your story?
So yeah, as Michael mentioned, Mr. Over Deliver. What? I've actually been editing TV for like the last almost 10 years. And I was one of the few Black editors actually in those 10 years. At least at first, I only saw 3 other editors. So it was fine though. And as I was working, eventually I ended up meeting this editor who he was saying something. He's about 20 years older than me, but whatever he said, I had this flash of like, oh my God, I know what the rest of my life is going to be like. And I was like, that's fine. It could be good, but at the same time, it could also be so much better, right? And when you're editing TV, like I've worked for like BBC, Discovery Channel, History Channel, Universal, etc. There's something about it where you're still editing for someone else's dream. It's still a creative job and it's still fun, but it's still for somebody else. And so I was like, had some savings. I was like, should I buy a house, or should I leave and go traveling? And the answer. I left. I was like, straight to Asia. And actually, you, Mike, you were the reason we met. It was kind of random. It was in a nightclub or whatever, and it was you and one other guy stood, and they were both tall black men like myself, tall and black. And it was the first time after I think a month of being traveling around Asia, India, and stuff. And I was like, oh my God. So I just went up to you. I was like, I know that's totally random, but I just have to say hey, because we look the same, which is random, but that it meant something to me. And then 2 weeks later, we then bumped into each other by accident in a line or queue, as we say in England, for some cakes. Do you remember? Did you have those cakes?
I remember those cakes, man. They had the apple pie, they had the pumpkin. Oh man, yeah, they had it going on. I remember those cakes.
But not people. Yeah, is she still there? I don't know.
Yeah, they're still there. They're still selling those cakes.
Good. Rocking it. That's brilliant. And you were the one who basically opened my eyes to this other world, right? Like you asked me what I do. I told you it's editing, and you're like, man, that's a skill. Anyone who has a skill, if you have a skill, then there's someone else that can gain and learn from that skill or from some aspect of it. So that's where Mike is like over delivering to like just let you know and open you up to understand what skills you have and what is your potential. Because when you know how you can use that, then you can then apply it to different things. And there's so many different ways to make money online. I think at the beginning, I just got a bit overwhelmed and I didn't really know which one worked for me. And I still had to figure out which one worked for me. And it's still an ongoing process, I'm not gonna lie, but like, it's also, that's the point, right? The journey is life. Like, I think at first I used to always see it as like this short-term thing, like, oh, well, I'm out in Asia, I'm traveling. But no. You want to make this your life. You want to just make it who you are and embody that version of you. And so I met many coaches out there, and I met many, and that's when I learned more about like, it's like high ticket, because you teach many things, right? There's also like, like the courses where you come in at a lower price. But actually, man, I was just like, I really was more attracted to the high ticket. and it's just as hard, it's just as much work going for low or high ticket, right? So I just went straight in, because obviously I was making some low ticket stuff, but then I was getting more confused with it. And I like with coaching, you're working one-on-one with people, sometimes groups, but like it's like you're really building a connection that is so special. And I have friends, I work with friends, and that's what I kind of work with people like on, is like finding your friends, people that you resonate with, that you can help as well. But yeah, so
absolutely
a long version of my story, I guess.
Man, I mean, just to recap, because that's a very that story resonates on so many different levels. There's so many lessons to be learned in your story, right? Like, I'm not going to go through all of the lessons and highlights of it, but just to recap, you were there at the job, you kind of fast forwarded and saw what the future could look like. That terrified you to the point where you were like, nope, I need to figure something else out. You decided one-way ticket, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out when I'll come back, or if or when, and you go to another part of the world just to explore, right? And like, you already made the decision. I'm not going to be like this, this individual. I want what I want, right? And now here you are in Asia exploring. And then we crossed paths. Fortunately, there was a foundation, right? Like, we saw two brothers in Asia. So as another brother, I'm like, hey man, much love to you, brother. That's all I got, man. You know what I mean? I only got love for people, man. Cause that's what the world needs. So yeah, when I saw you, when you saw me, boom, look at that. Look, you made a decision that this is not what I want. You said, I want this, and you went there, right? And then when you made that decision, people showed up. Not just me, but other coaches that you interacted with, other digital nomads that you got to meet, other entrepreneurs that have been living this lifestyle for several years. Wow, so many lessons in that, from the importance of having a vision and being able to fast forward and see what is the worst that can happen, and also what's the best, right? Also the courage to just be bold and make a bold move that other people don't agree with, they don't see, right? Like, so I'm here encouraging your story and also in who you are as a person. And then I'm also hearing the the eyes that are open for opportunities and for, you know, empowering yourself, right? Because, you know, you looked around, boom, you saw me, and then next thing you know, we saw each other again, things happen. But also, you also met with other coaches, right? You were looking at other people in the community, and you started to pick up from them and others, you know? So it's like, man, I'm just hearing so many highlights in your story, bro. So many great attributes about you as a human being. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why I say this guy is a special man. Like, this is an awesome person. That's why I was so excited to have him on, man. Cause oh man, whew. There's so many more parts of your story, bro, that are golden. What were you gonna say? Go ahead.
It's really like the power of environment. I think anyone watching knows, like, you know, when you feel stuck, and it's like sometimes you do have to leave, but also it's like another aspect that I've taken from this is this idea that, you know, there's things about you as an individual that you might not be aware of. So I never saw myself as courageous or brave, but through working with other people, I've been hearing that a lot. And it's like, there's different things that we embody. There's characteristics, powerful characteristics that we embody, but we're not aware of it. And again, that's where coaching's so powerful.
I agree, man. I agree with you entirely. Absolutely. So, you know, if we can, you know, look at the part of the story where you said, all right, you know, let me go for it. Like, let me start this coaching. Like, what was it like in the beginning when you got started? And then what was it like when you finally got that first result, right? Like that first person purchase, you know, whatever the amount's not relevant.
I did the course. I did. So I was making like I made an editing course. Then I made a breathwork course. The breathwork course sold because I actually put it out. The editing course I never even put out. I just had like trial runs. And again, this is the thing. I think we all do it. Oh, I certainly do. Hiding out. And there's this fear. Maybe it's fear of how we're seen or whatever, but it's like pushing past that. So again, this is where, coaching was a bit easier, strangely, because it's one-on-one. There are methods, obviously. Like you reach out to individuals that you really want to reach out to and that appeal to you, right? And I found that was much easier, strangely, because it just became a conversation. And if they wanted to pursue more, then it's like, okay, yeah. You know, sometimes like I've learned, like, you know, more harder sell kind of techniques or whatever, which I play around with, but I generally just try and like be like, this is about connecting, right? This is just a connection. This is someone that I'm going to get to know and build something. And so it's amazing when you do. Obviously you get that payment, the deposit or whatever, and I'm still I'm just like, you know, oh my god, I actually made money that wasn't paid by you know, a production company or whatever. That's I mean, you know, I learned from you really when it comes to that, because you know how to make money online, right? That's your forte. And many ways, that's what I like. And actually, I like that you also do make money offline as well, not just online, because it shows you're like a legit entrepreneur. Whereas I'd call myself maybe like a soulpreneur or something like that. Yeah. I'm not as hardcore entrepreneur as you. I'm more just like, which, you know, I'm trying to stamp out a little bit. I like the flow. But at the same time, you can't be too flowy, because otherwise you ain't going to get results.
Absolutely. You know, I want to like pause you right there. And because you just said something that's so important, right? And this is something that I found out that's been missing from the industry for years, but it's results, right? Like results. And a lot of programs don't deliver results for people. But here we are, we're talking, I'm a human, you're a human, right? And you have actually gotten results. Can you talk to us about the process of like getting that first high ticket result? Like, talk to us about what was the maybe nervousness or like the challenge before? And then once you finally close that first high ticket sale, like talk to us about how that experience felt inside.
Yeah, the nervousness was just the fear of like, just asking, firstly announcing, like telling people, hey, I have a service to offer. I can help you. But I should bear in mind, like because I was fear, I don't know, like if other people watching have a similar thing, because I had this fear, and it did take me longer, but I would work with people for free just to like build up that courage. And that is really what gave me the confidence, to be honest, like, because I then gave them results, and they would literally say to me, yo man, that's worth the money, that's worth the money. What, that's what you're charging? That's worth the money. I'm like, really, really? So then that's what then made me go, okay, I can ask, I can put it out there now. Whereas before, like a year ago, when we were sort of doing our thing, when I was in Thailand, like I didn't have that experience. And I think that because that was missing, that was making it harder for me, because many of us, like, we have imposter syndrome and we don't believe we can do something. So you've got to create that belief through action, right? And so then taking those actions and then announcing it, it was like going from, the anxiety was less. I still get fear, I still get anxiety, even if I'm showing up on video, like, you know, like making my own videos or whatever, or working with people, like, there's anxiety still there, but that's okay. Do you know what I mean? And then keeping your cool, like, okay, then you say the price to your prospect, and then they're just like, you know, and you got to just keep your cool and like just be calm and see what they say and hear the objections and be open to what they have to say. And then meanwhile, I can just feel this like excitement like inside me, especially when they say yes, right? And once you get that payment, like, I don't know if I should be saying this sort of thing, but yeah, no, it's good, it's nice, it's like, it's rewarding. But then as well, because sometimes it is a lot of money with the high ticket, I feel more obligation to really help them and like I learned from you, it's about over delivering, right? Like giving as much as you can. So yeah, exactly. So, but also because they're giving me money, and I know I've paid a lot as well in the past for these things as well, you know. And you know, it's crazy because you can pay money to people and they're like no good, like as a coach, and you're just like, what the hell, man? Yeah, exactly. It's so bad. So it's hard because it's like how these people kind of ruin the industry, I feel like, because there's no like standard. Whereas with TV, there's standards. There's so many rules. You can't, you know, there's a level of professionalism that's guaranteed. And with coaching, unfortunately, that's not the case. So it's trying to like be clear, like, yo, I'm not one of those guys. I'm here like genuinely to help you show up with confidence.
Yes, man. That's the way. And I think, you know, you said it, what a lot of people are going through, that imposter syndrome. And it's like I love what you said. You said, you know, when you start taking the action, that's how you do it. Like you take action and get yourself out of that imposter syndrome. I love that. And I also love the piece of how you said, you know, once you did close that first sale, like you feel more obligation to like over deliver to that person. You know what I mean? And that, at least in my opinion, that is what high ticket is about. It's about like, yeah, you're going to charge a lot. Yeah. But you know what? You're going to give them everything that they showed up to get, and you're going to give them like way more, you know what I mean? And it's going to be about their solution. So you know, man, you said some great things, man. So much wisdom. You know, what was going through your head like when that client says, okay, here you go, here's payment, let's do it, you know? And you don't have to go into what the client and whatnot, but just
disbelief. That was the beginning. Disbelief, man. Like, wait, what? Did he actually say yes? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, of course. Disbelief. What?
Wow.
Are you sure? Are you sure? I wanted to say, are you sure? I don't think I did, because I know that would show, like, again, do you know what I mean? It's, if you know, when you know that you've got a skill, it's like, you have to show that to your audience or show that to your clients. Like, you can't be like, oh, I don't know. Like, you know, even if you feel that on the inside, it's weird. It's like you have to on the external, like, acknowledge, like, okay, yeah, I might feel some fear, but you need to show some sort of stability and some sense of like, I am going to help you. Take my hand. I will hold you and guide you through this process. I will make you, you know, relinquish some of these fears, some of the things that are holding you back, and like raise you. You will raise yourself, actually, but I'm just going to assist you. Right. Yeah. And that's what you did for me, Mike. So thank you.
Man.
It's actually
mm.
so true. It's crazy. And yeah, it's
Wow.
nuts looking back, like how far you can go. These connections last for years, or they can do. But yeah, not all of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, one of the connections I'm grateful for, bro, is that I know we did our work and we did business, but at the end of the day, bro, like we're friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, exactly.
we're actually friends. Like we went and you know what I mean, did stuff
Yeah,
together. So
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm
It's
super
cool.
grateful for that, bro. And it's like, that's my thing about this industry. It's like if those coaches that are ripping people off, like if they were face to face with those people, would they be the same way or not? And that's integrity, man. So I'm like, yo, if I can't be the same way with you I am online as we're working, then I don't want to work with you. I'd rather work with people I vibrate with. And then those connections, friendships, they last for years. Just like right here, what ladies and gentlemen, what you're watching right now, through the success of the work we did together. A great friendship is here, and it ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere because this man is awesome and he is a star. And I'm like, man, I'm glad I
Same.
know the man before he blows
Still
up.
just at the beginning, right at the beginning. But it's good. Like, yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. No, you are great, bro. And so for the person out there that's like, man, I have a rant, like not random, but I have a skill that's maybe not the most common, right? Like yourself, TV editing, or maybe a skill is I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something, but maybe cooking, right? Maybe you're a chef, or maybe you're I don't know, maybe you meditate, right? And it's like I have this skill of meditation, but I don't know how to put something like that out there. For that person who's thinking that to themselves, like, man, this guy does TV editing, I can't do that with my thing. What would you say to that person who knows that they don't want to be in that situation at the job for the next 20, 30 years, right? And they know they want something else, and they would rather create something for themselves and their family. What would you say to that person to help them get off of like that, oh, I can't do it, to like, hey, you know what? Let me go create for myself. What would you say to that person?
Wow, I mean, just acknowledge like the skill that you have in yourself, right? Like that's the thing. It's just belief. It's just self-belief, man. It's just self-belief. Like we all just don't believe in ourselves. It's weird because I like worked with these editors that are like, super high up within, it's like the UK Oscars equivalent, BAFTA winning editors and stuff. And I still thought I wasn't a good editor. So it's like sometimes you just need someone to encourage you and help you. Like sometimes it is that you do need that external thing. Ideally, you can do it yourself, right? And like if you're telling yourself, oh, like, yeah, I don't want to do this for the next 20, 30 years. Look at your daily actions, right? Like, what are you doing? And because your daily actions are showing you exactly where your life is going because of the seeds that you're planting through those daily actions. Does that make sense?
That does.
So like, yeah, like it's about like prioritizing, right? Just planting those little seeds, little ones. If you're feeling a bit anxious, just here or there, just spot sporadic, and let them build slowly, right? Like I don't think we have to rush, because as well with the internet, it's always like, do this thing in 2 weeks, get this thing in 5 minutes, make $1 million in 2 hours, and you're just like, look, is this not a journey that you want for life? Is it? Like, do you want it for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? Like, what is it? Do you want it just for today? Do you just want to win the lottery? We already know most lottery winners, they burn out the money, right? They burn it up. Yeah, like, and they end up in a worse place than before. Why? Because they're not ready for that money, right? Mentally, you need to be ready for that money as well. You need to build up. That's why I'm okay. I like, I don't necessarily want to like go viral straight away. I want to build, because I feel like if I went like super huge now, I'd freak out and I might crash because I might not mentally be ready for it. But if it's like that slow, steady, what's the slow and steady wins the race or something like that. Yeah. So
Absolutely.
I think that's the way to go, right? And I'm just trying to like be aware of that. And I think if you're someone who's worried, you don't have to make a huge switch straight away, but just make sure that you're planting little bits here or there over time, and you'll see it naturally just comes to life and things just start clicking into place. I mean, Michael, you told me not too long ago about something that happened to you where you got given an abundance. You got abundance, raining of abundance. And I was like, bro, and you sounded surprised. I was like, you've been planting this. I won't say shit. Oh, I said it. You've been planting this shit for like at least 5 years. Do you know what I mean? So of course the abundance is coming, right? And then that's it. It becomes exponential, right? It's low for ages. I still feel like, to be honest, I'm like still at that near the beginning kind of part. It's not gone, but that's okay, because it's like, this is okay. As long as you're, you getting some sales, making some money, but also helping people, actually adding value to people's lives and making people feel better. And I do believe if you're helping others, you're helping the universe. Like it's a bit cheesy, but it's true. Yeah.
I do believe if you're helping others, you are helping the universe. I'm going to say that 2 more times. I do believe if you are helping others, you are helping the universe. I do believe if you are helping others, you are helping the universe. Man, whoo. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. I'm taking that with me. Thank you, man. Wow. So, for people out there that are looking, they're like, man, this guy's great. I love the way he's showing up on camera. I love, the way he's doing what he's doing on camera. And I also would love to make sure that I can show up better on camera. I would love to have better videos for my business so I can attract more leads, more sales, more customers, more audience, more engaged viewers, right? Whatever that may be for that individual. Can you tell us a little bit more about your specific services, your products, your coaching, and just give us a little bit more information on how a person can actually get started working with you? Because I want to highlight your business right now. Look, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching or listening, wherever you're at, I don't care. You need to get on video. And if you're not nice with video, you need to hire this man straight up. Okay, Michael Baptiste said it. Hire this man for video editing. This man is one of the best that I've ever seen, like real talk. And I'm not saying that lightly. Like, this man actually was editing for the top. So for people who want to get started with your services, they want to, maybe sign up for a free consultation. Can you give us a little bit more information about your products and services?
Yeah, man. It's interesting because like internet video, I remember like 5 years ago, they were saying, oh, video is going to blow up. And even literally just less than a month ago, about a month ago, Instagram's now like, hey, we're becoming more of a video platform. You can still post photos. So video's still, after 5 years, it's still taking over the internet. And it's something like 70% of the internet is all video. So, it's undeniable. Video is where it's at and it's where it's going. And it's the quickest way to like build like a resonate like with your audience, like to resonate with your audience, to build a sense like you're seeing me mess up there, right? You're seeing who I am as a person. You're hearing my accent. If you write text, like many people, if you just post a photo with a quote, like, it's good, it still works, but like people aren't going to engage as much as with you as an individual. And if you're someone that wants to sell and convert, especially if it's for coaching or something like that, what do you do all day? You are literally working with people on Zoom calls or whatever it is all day, right? So you want people to get a sense of who is this person like? What are they like? Do I vibe with them? Do I want to work with them? This is the point. So that's sort of where I've been going, like, and similar to how you helped me, I help people now like find that authentic feeling both on camera, like so you feel authentic within yourself, but some people show up great on camera straight away, right? So that's not the only thing that I help them with. Sometimes it's just the confidence to actually make videos in the first place or show up on video, like even though they come across good, sometimes they don't come across good and then they talk like this and maybe they're a bit like, and so then I help them with that to like little small, they're also subtle things to really just enhance how you show up on camera and to get people to just feel like some warmth towards you. And yeah, that's it. So you could check my Instagram. Basically, it's Hello Ricardo. It's still small following, but the point is that I'm working with people at, intimate level, right? It's still intimate, and I quite like that because I notice as people get bigger, they do start doing the group coaching, which eventually I might do, because it's got to be done, right? Depending on So it's like now's the time to get really intimate and work. If you were to work with me, like one-on-one, it would be. And that's the best way. Yeah. Authentic outreach as well is something that I'm obsessed with. Like, how do you reach out to people in an authentic way, and to convert people, but also to just be an open ear and listen to them, and not always going with this like bulldog sales approach. It's a balancing act, but yeah.
Excellent. So, ladies and gentlemen, the link to actually, Ricardo, where would you recommend they go for either, buying your course, signing up for your coaching, maybe even signing up for a free consultation?
Where would you recommend? Is wearethenow.tv, like we are the now, like .tv. That's the website. But and there's like a little video you can watch about how to show up on video, and it's not about using another sales tactic, because there's so many different sales tactics, and people many people, I certainly used to have this like shiny object syndrome. I wouldn't stick to one thing. I'd just be like, barely finished the first thing. Like I'm gone over there. It's like, mate, come back, finish what you set out to do, and we have to learn the hard way. And so for me, I'm like, just trying to like work with coaches and see like, well, where are you at right now? What is it that you're like, what have you already learned, and who have you already learned from, and then try and adapt it so that we can just, rather than make you create something all new. Whereas if they've never done anything before, then I just help them. I use what I call like authentic outreach. To get sales, you do have to actually outreach, but there's slower ways as well, and there's quicker ways. It depends who you are.
Absolutely. And if you have a budget for paid advertising.
Yes, exactly. So that's just it. Yeah, exactly. Organic and then paid. Or the thing, with me, the reason I wouldn't go straight to paid is only, but then everyone's different, is only because, well, if you've got the money, you may as well, right? But I realized I didn't fully know who my client was. And you have to, so part of also the authentic outreach is just to find out who the hell you're talking to. Who exactly are you talking to, right? Like that's it, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
well, ladies and gentlemen, go to wearethenow.tv. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
All right, great.
Or just Instagram, hello Ricardo. That's the easiest way. Hello Ricardo is my Instagram name, and there, you can click the link in the bio there. Yeah.
Click that link in the bio, ladies and gentlemen. Click that link in his bio. You can follow him you can get better on camera. You can make great videos. You can convert more people from just viewers to loyal fans and subscribers to your business. Work with this man. This man can help you. So at this point, Ricardo, thank you so much for those those kind words. Would you recommend people to actually take me up on our coaching and work with us inside of our high ticket freedom, inside of our masterminds? Would you recommend people actually do that?
Yeah, of course. Yes, a no-brainer. Like, you as you said, you over deliver. You're very warm-hearted, and you sort of taught me, because you also have that spiritual side, right? Like many people just think about the money, but actually it's about the mindset. It's about the core, the spirit, nourishing your soul. And I think you help with that as well as the sales. I know I've been talking a lot about sales actually with you, but that's because that's kind of where I'm at the moment. But like, you do a lot more than that, right? You, in terms of the business and setting up and like, you are literally an entrepreneur, like legit, like, which is cool. And I think anyone that's like an aspiring entrepreneur or already an entrepreneur, definitely you're the right person to go to.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I received those words, man. I feel that love. I feel the love. One love, brother. One love. Thank you, man. So for ladies and gentlemen, again, you can visit Ricardo. You go to wearethenow.tv. You heard his testimonial. You heard him speak about his results. You heard him speak about how his life has began to transform and change, and he's moving in a direction of a new future that he created because that's what he wants. And I believe everybody should, everybody deserves that. But anyway, you also heard him mention that, look, if you're looking for a coach to help you in business, help you get your thing set up, just reach out. Reach out. I can absolutely help you. Just reach out, send me a message, and let's talk. Let's be human and talk. But just going back to you, Ricardo. So please give us all of your links. Where can we find you? Where can we go hang out with you? Do you have anything you can give us for free? Maybe like a training or a newsletter?
Yeah. There's a video. It's on the website actually. We are the now .tv. But like Instagram. Hello Ricardo. If you just type in hello Ricardo, then I come up like, and it's like about conscious creativity is what I call it. So it's like creating your life consciously, but also it's also about just having confidence in yourself. So yeah, it's that kind of thing, and it's been good.
Excellent. Thank you so much. So ladies and gentlemen, you guys, for those of you who are maybe you're listening on a podcast, or if you're watching on YouTube or any of our video channels, you will see the links in the description below. And if you don't, please remember on Instagram at Hello Ricardo, and we are the now.tv. Tune in, tap in, connect with him, hire him. You will be making one of the better decisions you've made for your videos and everything that you're doing in your business and career. So Ricardo,
conscious creator call. We do a conscious creator call, which is kind of cool. It's fun. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, sign up for a free conscious creator call. Conscious creator coaching call. Sign up for a free conscious creator coaching call today. We are the now.tv. Speak to Ricardo. Let him know that you watched this interview, and then he'll take great care of you. And he'll do that anyway, because that's just the type of man he is. But ladies and gentlemen, you can work with this man. You'll be in safe hands for all your great video work. And so with that, I don't want us to keep going too much longer, because I know everybody's got a life to live. And, I know that you're important. You're working on a project right now, like a client, like you're working on video editing. So like you're in the flow, you're doing it, man. You have to making that money. So I don't want to keep you from it too much longer.
Because there's different ones as well. It's like done for you. That way it's more, it costs more, or done with you, right? And so if you're making videos for other people, like coaches or whatever, like, yeah. So another process though. But
excellent.
You do that. That's what I learned from you actually. But anyway, we'll keep talking. Like done for you versus done with you. And then there's another one, but like, and acknowledging the difference in pay and how much because of, anyway, we could, like you said, we could keep going, but time to go.
Nah, man, I'm just so grateful, bro. I'm just so grateful, man, because we just met, and I just listened. And as soon as you said, I'm like, hey, maybe this can help, maybe it won't, but do you know you can do something with that? And now look, man, it's so beautiful, bro. So I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful for, the business connection we've been able to establish, the working relationship and business we've established. More importantly, bro, I'm grateful, man, that I could just reach out. Hey, bro, how you doing? What's going on? Like I can actually talk to you like a friend, you know what I mean? And so I'm grateful, bro. I'm grateful for all of that, man. And for our audience listening, what is the last quote, final thought, something that you want to leave us with, and then drop the mic on us? Like, what is that you'd like to leave us with today?
Oh God. Be about it. I don't know if that means anything to you. Be about it. Like for some reason, that's something that I've been saying a lot to myself, or like, which is just like, just get on with it. Just do it. Are you in or are you not? Are you doing it or not? Just be about it. Just do it. Get on with it. That's it. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. Be about it. Be about it. Words from the great conscious creativity coach, aka the peaceful editor, aka Mr. Ricardo Clarke. So Ricardo, thanks again for your time today, brother. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing the space, sharing the energy, sharing your story, and just thank you. Thank you for everything, brother. Thank you.
Thank you as well, man. Speak soon. Peace.
You're welcome. All right, everybody who's tuning in and watching, thank you as well for tuning in. Please comment your thoughts below. Comment. Let me hear. What are your thoughts? What did you think about Ricardo's story? What did you think about his interview? Share your thoughts below in the comments. And also, if you have not done so, please go connect with Ricardo. Follow him on Instagram. Check out his website. Sign up for one of his free creativity coaching calls. Excuse me, conscious.
I mean, it's a discovery call, but I'm just like, anyway, it's a discovery call. That's what it is. But no, I call it a conscious creator call because it's slightly different.
So that's what it is. And it is a conscious creator call. Ladies and gentlemen, sign up for your free conscious creator call. You see, like sign up for it, talk with him, work with him, work with this man.
Cool, man.
He can help you. Beautiful. So thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Again, comment your thoughts below. Please make sure that you like this, subscribe to our show, whether you're tuning in on the audio, we're tuning in through video. Make sure that you share this with at least 2 friends that can benefit from hearing this information today. And also, please, please, please support the movement. Follow us, like what we're doing, comment, subscribe, hit the see first in your notifications tab so you can see all of our future posts and future videos first. And with that, that is the wrap up of today's show. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. This has been our special guest today, Mr. Ricardo Clarke, and I am your host, your fearless leader, your man, Mr. Michael Owa Deliver Baptiste. And as we exit, I want to leave you and send this energy to you. Wholeness, high vibrations, and greatness.